Okay. This one. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I had to brave the A10 again today, unfortunately. It's so next week we shall be starting at 9:45. So that's the same on Zoom as well. We're starting at 9:45 next week because there's a party. So hi. Actually, take this. So because it's our traditional annual Christmas party next week, and then the week after's the last one for the year. So the 19th, is it the 19th will be the last one? And then I am having 3 weeks off. So I'll have 3 Thursdays off. I'm not sure if Jeremy's going to do something the week before. I've not heard anything, but he was going to ask if Leslie wanted to do 2 buy one get one free kind of thing. But I've actually got little bits and bobs of work in my Christmas break, so I'm having an extra week off to kind of, you know. Six, 60. Oh, that's my birthday. Excellent. So I shall celebrate my birthday by coming and teaching a Tai Chi class. That's fantastic. Oh, how good. Well, that's even better. What a great way of celebrating my birthday by there we go. And then open the arms. So I was shown an amazing new punching exercise by Eli last night. I went to his online class and it was fantastic. It was really good because the class, I've been to 2 of his classes this week live, and then the other ones I've just watched in bits and bobs. So shake out. Eli teaches he teaches 10 classes a week and online, and you can buy one class for £5, 2 classes for £9, or you can go to as many classes as you like for a tenner. So that's what I do. So I'll go to as many as I can in real time, and then I go and watch the other ones, just do the bits that I want. It's brilliant. So I'm you know, but I'm gonna attempt to get to his. He teaches 3 classes a week at 6 a.m. and I'm gonna try as my New Year's resolution, try and get to those ones because they're brilliant, very good. But so on the Tuesday evening we did stretching, lots and lots of stretching, and that was great. And then Wednesday evening he did this punching thing that I've not thought of before, so I thought I'll share that because it's fun. So we're just bouncing, and also we're a little bit cold, so I thought punching's a good way of warming people up. And then right. Can you hear me on Zoom? Yes. All right. Great. So we're just shaking, shaking, shaking. We're going up, 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 up. Stretch and and one, go up, up. Just whiz through the loosening exercises and then do so back and spine exercises and then shoulders and hips. That's it. So you want to do this. Use the dropping of the hips. We're all breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what you do is you turn the palm up. Brilliant. And we're breathing. Very good. Four, 3, 2, 1. So hopefully, I think next week I should be staying in Exning again, so that's good. If I'm in Exning, I'm usually 10 minutes early or 15 minutes early, depending on how the roads are. But unfortunately, every time I come from Cambridge, it's just the roadworks, they've all moved round now, but they're still there, but they're in different places in Cambridge. It's just like one, yeah, don't go there. It's one giant roadwork. It's horrible. The Sainsbury's thing's still completely congested, and they've shut the Mill Road Bridge, or they're going to be shutting the Mill Road Bridge soon. So you can't go that way, and that will make everything, you know. There was some roadworks near Addenbrooks as well at one point, but I don't know if they're still there. It's hard to keep track. 4, 3, 2, and 1. But my friends in Exning, they've both got a cold, and so they suggested that I stayed away from them so they can keep it to themselves, and I agreed. So, but it's all fine because we've got a new boiler now, anyway, where I live. Yeah, we had no heat or hot water for 4 days, so it was all right. But it's lovely. It's really hot. We're like, "Ooh." No. I turned on the water and it was hot. I was like, oh, this is good. So yeah, we're very happy with it so far. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're nice and tall. That's it. So you want to relax the shoulders. So these ones it. Want to relax the shoulders, and you're breathing. Just gently breathing out. That's nice. And then we're going to do the swing. So take a slightly wider start. We'll do the swing from upright, just to get the feeling. So to get a sense of the feeling of the movement. That's it. I like this. This is one of Eva's. She always does these movements that are quite sort of soothing. And then go into the monkey pose. That's that one, monkey pose. And then what you can do is get your swing, and then you can raise the heels to make a bigger swing. It's like you're speed skating. If you ever took up speed skating, do this. There we go. Wonderful. And then for fun, you can go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more each side for fun. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Marvelous. Great. Okay. Let's just stick with some more loosening just to get ourselves moving. So turn the foot out. Now imagine you're on a rectangle. So the heel, each heel is on the corner of a rectangle. So when you step forward, make sure you've hit the front corner of the rectangle and you turn the back foot in. So you're on quite a wide base. There. Okay. And then sink forwards and back. So I'll show you from the side view. So I'm going into the front foot and into the back foot. So they were talking a lot about these days, sort of physiotherapists are saying about the weight transfer, being able to transfer the weight, which is handy because we've been doing that in Tai Chi for a few hundred years now. So this is all good. And so it's about knowing where your weight is going, what it's doing, and that helps with things like balance. That's fabulous, really good. Okay, change sides. So we start with the Wu Chi. So we get our parallel established. We think about our rectangle, and then okay, this time do 2 turns in the front foot, 2 turns in the back foot. So we just one, one, one. You're feeling the weight turn and you're feeling the weight transfer. So notice feet flat on the floor, transfer the weight, back leg, front, back, front leg. 2 in the back leg. So this is fresh from last night. It was soggy this morning. I was out there thinking, yes. So I wasn't out there very long, but I did go. So remember when you're doing your 2, that's when you're not transferring the weight. So 1, 2, shift, turn, like this. So you want to be definite as to where you are. Marks. Okay, try that on the other side. So we do the Wu Chi first. You breathe. Oh. You've got your rectangle, so that's on the front corner, the back corner and the front corner. So get your imaginary corner sorted out. And your hips and shoulders square on to the opposite wall. So we sink into the back foot, we turn twice. 1, 2. We sink into the front foot, we turn twice. 1, 2. We sink into the back foot, we turn twice. We sink into the front foot, we turn twice. And then you kind of smooth off the edges. So you do it without the pause. Do it without the pause. And we're upright. So you want to float through the head by sinking the hips down. The hips sink, the head floats. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Right, and the arms are soft and relaxed. So, yeah. Every now and then, just do that with the arms, just to make sure they're nice and relaxed. Then we could, that's it. So, marvelous. Okay, now forwards and back. Just let the arms go forwards and back, and the arms are moving because your weight is moving the weight, transferring the weight. So this is a good one for helping improve your stability when standing. So just for this one, keep the feet flat on the floor. There is one that involves moving the feet a bit more, but we'll do the basic first. Fantastic. Okay, now try that on the other side. So we set up our posture. So we've got the Wu Chi, and we've got this. And because it's still a bit chilly in here, I propose that we move around. That's what I think. So you're like using the feet as springs. So you're drawing the toes in slightly, so that activates the arch of the foot. And you're springing from the back foot to the front foot. Fantastic. Okay. Right. Try this. So sink back, raise the toes, sink forward, raise the hip. So that's it. Now, when you raise the toes, still keep a bend in that knee. That's it. So it was quite insistent on this one last night. We did it for a lot longer, so we're going to have to do a what do they, like the Reader's Digest version, when it condensed. Okay. And now try that the other side. So we're now activating our ankle joint by raising the heel and raising the toes. Raise the heel, raise the toes. And then if you slow down a bit, what we do is to go like this. So tap, tap. Oh. So. Fantastic. Okay, let's swap round. So we'll get the basic first, just so you want to make sure you've got a wide base to work from. So you can either be here or you can be here, but make sure you've got a foot in front and you're on a rectangle. That's very important because you want to have a good balance. It's easier to stabilize. That's it. And then up, up, up. So that was one of the things we did. Fantastic. Right. Watch. In, out, in. So you go in, the heel goes down. You go in, toes go down, and you're stepping forward and out, and you're stepping backward and out. So that's because of the rectangle thing. So if I stand on here, look. See where my feet are, they've got a nice wide shoulder width base. So this is a very good exercise to develop in, out, in, out. Okay, try that on the other side, just so you've got a matching pair. In. So toe, heel, toes, heel, toes, heel forward, toes back, heel forward, toes back. Feel with your heel at the front, feel with your toes at the back. Feel with your heel at the front, feel with your toes at the back. Think of that. And it goes in and out. It goes in, out and forward, in, out and back toes, in, out and forward, heel, in, out and back toes. That's it, and we're breathing. And my foot, we're pivoting around that foot. So that foot, it's moving a little bit. It's moving to point the toes forward at the end. And then what you do, you get your arms to swing. So you just swing them any old how. They're just going forward and back. It's just to give your arms something to do. Now try it the other side. That's definitely better than when we've done it before. So you want to place the foot. Toes. So if we slow it down, we come into the middle, we go out like that. We come in, step. In, out. In, out, and the other side. Brilliant. Yeah, great. That's a very good improving your balance exercise. It's fantastic for that. It can get more complicated, but that was very good, and we'll stick with that level for the next while, and then from the new year we'll start playing around with it. So it was getting us to do things like not putting the weight forward at the front, and then not putting the weight back, and then doing it and having a play around with it. And it really messed with our brains, but that's plenty already. This was an advanced class as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. Can you feel your legs? Yes. So here we go. Let's just do this one. Oh, that's just be nice to your back. So another one that's very good for coordination and improving balance is a selection of Eli's punching exercises. We won't do all of them, otherwise we'll overrun for tea, and that would be a disaster. So we go around the other way. Yeah, you don't want to miss tea. It's crucial. I teach a class on Monday mornings called Tai Chi and tea. And we'll do some Tai Chi, and it's mostly seated because we're trying to improve people's balance. So that's great. Let's do this one. We'll do this one first. So, oh, that's nice. Oh, and the tea break seems to be getting a bit earlier and finishing a bit later. But so we'll have a very, very long tea break. And then we'll do another 10-15 minutes of Tai Chi, kind of a bit begrudgingly, really. But we do it. But then we're fortified, and it's brilliant. It's fantastic. But they're if I forget to have the tea at the right time, someone will always remind me. Say, do you think it might be tea time soon? I went, oh, yes, you're right. Sorry about that. So they've got me very well trained. Okay, now this time, what we're going to do is make a fist. And that makes a stronger stretch to the side. So that's the quadratus lumborum muscle. Fabulous. And one more. Oh, that's good. Nice. Okay. And we'll just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So what did he do it? He turned his foot. Yeah, he turned his foot in, out, punched. We'll do a very slow version. So he just punched like that. And he was getting us to turn and to punch. I'll turn round. Will that help? Let's see. So it was like this was the feet. Actually, we'll do the feet. And then when he comes, he lifted his heel off. So we've got an ankle. And then we just 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can't see any of you though. But I presume you're all almost perfect. Perfect. So, oh yes. Fantastic. So that was one of the ones he did. Very good. And then the other one, he let's just practice our cross. So we like this. We're just doing a cross. Like that. So that the foot comes and the that was good, isn't it? And one more. Marvin. Change. So he made us do it in both sides. Normally, like if you're doing a savate class or a boxing class, you just do your strong side. So that's straightforward. Okay, I think that was the same number. It's good, isn't it? And then the other one he did, he kind of turned the palm all up a bit and did that, but not too high. It was slightly like he said, imagine he were seemed a bit mean, punching somebody under the chin, but hey, I'm just doing what we did last night. So I think it was four as the bones actually. So but it's quite good, isn't it? You can feel it doing, and there's this sort of twist thing. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the video again. Do bear in mind I only watched when I did it in the class, I was just very enthusiastic and not really watching what he was doing. I was just going, oh, this is fun. So I did watch the video a bit last night, but then I had to go to bed. So this is subject to change. I might be doing it wrong, but it's fine. It feels good anyway, even if it is wrong. So let's do it the other side. And just underneath. So he said, imagine someone's holding pads up for you to hit. So it's good. It makes you feel really tough. I feel really tough. Marvellous. Okay, and then he says, imagine we're having to hit a giant. So, because he reckons it helps your muscles here. So what you do, and he said, you can punch the air. If you punch in the air, be careful of your joints. But it's good to punch the air because he's been in lots of fights. Well, not fight. He does sparring, and he says a lot of the time, if you're sparring with someone, you miss. So you have to be able to punch in the air to know how to protect your arms. And I thought that's good because if you just hit the heavy bag, I haven't got a heavy bag, but he said if you just hit the heavy bag, you get used to feeling something when you punch. And then if you miss, you can mess your arms up. And I thought, well, he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. This is all complete theory to me because I don't go around hitting people. Sorry, I have cups of tea and I write letters and we have discussions and, and we try and keep calm and all that. But anyway, so what he did is that we used to punch in the air, like you're hitting a big giant. How cool is this? I knew you'd like it. I loved it. Take that, you big giant. So, great big giant. And it's marvellous. I really like it, and I can feel it doing really good things. Don't be too enthusiastic though, because you don't overdo it. Make sure when you're punching, you're still relaxed. I know this because but last night, and I was like, oh, right, okay. So it's a little bit too. So not so much enthusiasm. Let's try and. So we'll punch the giant on the other side now. So get that. Take that. No one wants to mess with people from Ely. Take that. So, or on Zoom. There we go. And then what he did, he said, what you do is you hit the giant, and then the giant's falling down a bit, and then you smack him there. And I was like, okay, right, so we'll try that. It's just, so it's what we did. Take that. Oof. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he was making very loud sort of macho noises. If you feel the need to make macho noises, you can do that. I just like, I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Right, and then let's do the giant the other side. So here we go, ready? High, and then cross. 2, 3, 4. So you can even hit sort of uppercut, but I was just 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, right, let's do, oh gosh. Let's swing our arms a bit. So that's brand new from last night. And when I was trying to do it again on my own this morning with video, I'm thinking, that's not quite what he's doing, but that will do. It's not, so subject to change. TBC, to be confirmed. There we are. And then just go back to the speed skating. Oh. God. Yeah. So it was all women in the class as well. The blokes weren't there, so it was just the 2 of us. It was fantastic. Right. So we'll do his version. What you can do is I realise you can do levels of it. So you don't have to go down into a full squat, but you can go down into a half squat and then come up on the toe. That's it. So that's not as bad as a full squat. That's more civilized, isn't it? Yeah. So Eli goes all the way down to the full squat and all the way back up again, but we'll work towards that because you want to watch your alignment of your posture, and then we go around the other way. Do you feel warmer?
Yes.
Fabulous. Good. Fantastic. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we'll just calm down. So, But yeah, I just thought it was such a fun exercise. I had to share it. This is brilliant. So he's teaching a 2-day seminar in Suffolk next year on sort of points you can hit people on that are, it all sounds a bit vicious. And I said, well, can you still come if you're not very good? He says, oh yeah, we've got new people. So I'm going to try and get there and going to see if I can go. Because I've only seen him online. So it'd be nice seeing him in real life. And then part the plan. So we just very gentle. Quite good. I can really feel my arms on. It's weird. Good. But I just like the idea of being able to punch giants because, you know, normally you'd run away from them. You'd say, no, hit me. And yeah, do this. The bear. So great big bear. That's, you're all moving very well. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's moving very well. This is great. Zoomies and the rubies are doing very good. So that's it. So you keep the arms so from the side. Keep the arms in front. Keep the arms in front. Okay, lion. Rotate the ball. So the lion one's a bit bigger than when you're doing the normal rotating. Very good. Very good. It's really connected today. So fantastic. And change. And round. So like you're a rugby player, and then you come up, and then you go into this leg, and you make that funny shape with your, for the Zoom people, you do that with your hand. We can do that as well. There's a choice. I do that one. That like what they do in the kung fu movies. So, not that you watch many. I love kung fu movies. I think they're amazing. And then you go down like that. There we are. Marvelous. Sink the hips. Bend the bow. Shoot the arrow. So this is from the 8 strands of the brocade, which we have done. And unlike the 18 set, which were invented in the 70s and 80s, this move's probably maybe a couple of 1,000 years old, or a variation. I mean, there's lots of variations, but it's very old. There we go. There. Up, up, and down. Oh, good that. Bend the bow. It's a nice one, bend the bow, shoot the arrow. Okay. Yeah. This is a variation of Wise Owl. So this is a version of Wise Owl I did in Newcastle. It's different from the basic. You just kind of It's very similar to some of the silk reading. And try that on the other side. Oh, if you can do it on the other side. Oh dear. Oh, this really messes with your head, doesn't it? So. Very good. Okay. Let's do this a bit. We'll go from owls to pigeons. Sorry about that. Yeah. Back to familiar ones. And then one. So I will study Eli's video. What I'll do is he only puts them up for a week. So I'll record it so I can watch it because I thought it was fabulous punching. And then we did lots of different punching, but I could only remember those ones. And I'll study it and then I'll know if there's any extra bits we can do as well. Oh. But yeah, if you fancy really early morning Tai Chi, he teaches 3 classes a week at 6 AM. And then you can have a line for some of them. He's got a couple at 7 and a couple at 8. And then he's got other sides. That's so that the pigeon spread to it. Feeling that transfer of the weight. So feet stay up on the floor. And he teaches a couple of early evening classes and a lunchtime class as well. And that's 10. He teaches 10 classes a week. And he also teaches privately. So he's pretty busy at the moment. Okay. We'll do double handed. Oh dear. It's nearly tea time. Sorry about that. We'd better stop for tea. Oh, I was just getting into that. So those of you that are sticking around, we shall go through the whole of the first half of the 24-step form. Yeah, I hadn't realised I had so much fun. I lost track of time. Great. So yeah, 2 new things I learned just yesterday. So the new footwork from Mike, and then the punching from Eli. So then you learn fresh stuff every week. So do this. And then rub the hands together. Get the lower back rub. Oh. Okay. Brace the time return to the mountain. Here we go. There. Just stand, really own the space. You know, especially because we've been hitting giants, so we're pretty. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and bow. Wonderful, that was great. I remember next week we're early. We start 4 to 2. Next week, we're starting at 9:45. Yeah, because we've got a party. So, yes, so for those of you, we're starting at 9:45 next week, and then we'll go till 10:45, and then we'll go upstairs and watch the party. Bring some mince pies so you can join in too. Okay, I'm just going to change the camera. Uh, Great. Okay. Right. Right. That's right. Do that thing. Yes. I know it's weird, isn't it? The punching seemed to do something because because it was such a good exercise. I thought, well, I can't really not show my, because it was, but I only did it last night, so it's subject to me actually. That was like the vague idea of what he was doing. It might not be exactly what he was doing because I've never done that before. So I was just busking it really, but it still felt great. So you're more graceful, yeah. It just gets it out of your system, and there's a lot to be kind of a bit punchy about, so it just helps, yeah. Oh no, that's fine. Oh no, 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 it's fine. I mean, I'm the last person that's ever going to moan at anyone for being late. So, right, let's go through the form. Oh no, he's coming back to do the keep fit. That's fine. You've got 3 people. There's 4 of us actually. There's 3 people on Zoom. So let's. I'm just right. Actually, can you come round and see if I'm in shot? Oh, is that?
Yep, you're right. Right near enough in the middle.
Can you see my arms and legs?
Yep.
Okay, great. Right, let's go. So, go through the whole of the first half. So here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn around. So facing the same direction. Transfer the weight. Turn the foot. Push out. Gather under. Step. Heel. Toe. Heart. Round horse's mane. So this is the left hand in front, left. Step. Heart, horse's mane. Sink back and turn. Sink forward. Step. Heart, horse's mane. Sink back and turn. Forward, cat step. This time, side step, past the sparrow's tail, like the crane's 20 wings, 20% of the weight on the front foot, drop the right arm, left arm over the top, brush knee, and push. Sink back and turn, hold the ball, step, brush knee, and push. Sink back and turn, brush knee, and this time spear. Down. Play the pin. Step back in the horse monkey. 1, 2, 3. Turn on the pin. Turn on the foot. Step out and back. Horse and monkey. Turn. Out. 4, 2, 3. 6 forwards. Hold. sink back. Always respect the smell. Roll back. Forward off. Sink back. Double-handed push. Marks. Back and turn. Push out. Respect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Forward off. Double hand. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three. Right hands up there. Getting there. Let's do something else because although I'd love to do it all over again, we're running out of time. I'm going to change the video now back to that one. Do come along to my Zoom not Monday, Friday morning class because we go through the form. We do a lot more on the form and we're doing both halves as well. I mean, we'll stick with the first half for the next couple of months in the new year, and then maybe start looking at the second part of it because that's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, we can get through to it. And I did do a whole recording of me doing it on the beach, but I've just not had a chance to put it on the YouTube channel yet. Let's go back to this one, and we're just perfect our wave hands like clouds for a couple more minutes because it's a bit late starting, so I want to get your money's worth. It's much quieter, isn't it, when they've gone upstairs to tea? Amazing. So, yeah, we'll go back to the bear, but we'll do it in Wuchi. So you get your Wuchi stance. Yeah, the punching, for some reason, when I did the punching, after I'd finished the punching, I felt so relaxed, and we did some very gentle qigong, and I felt wonderful. And I thought, brilliant, because I'd not actually done a high punch like that before, and I've been doing martial arts a long time. So it was nice to do something completely novel. And I was very impressed. He's very nice, actually. And what will happen is in his evening class and afternoon class, his two kids usually turn up and basically cause a lot of havoc while he's completely straight and teaching while there's all this pandemonium going around him. It's fantastic. It's really nice. Okay, so if we just do the silk pruning, so let the other hand go. So we'll just do, so we've got a nice round shape in the arm. And we're soft. So, yeah, Ever and Carell, they're only spending like 5 weeks in Morocco in late December, early January. So I would love to go to Morocco. Very reasonably priced to train with them for the whole week, and they're training 10 hours a day. Yeah. But in the sunshine, and the swimming pool, and a beach, and glorious. That's very good, everybody. That was so good. We'll do it on the other arm. There we are. So with this nice, so it's the turning of the waist as well, and we're also shifting the weight. So you've got quite a lot of movement. And then there we go. We're trying it with both. That's better then, isn't it? It feels better, doesn't it? Just think how difficult it was to coordinate, and all of you are looking pretty good. It's great. Nice. Yeah, I will examine Eli's video with the punching because that was just the best fun ever. It's fantastic. Oh, wonderful. And then from sideways steps. So this is what. And then we're going the other way. Oh, yeah, it's tea time for us now. So I just wanted to make sure our wave hands like clouds was working well. Marvelous. Okay. So yeah. Nice. Let's do triple heater. Triple heater. Because with all this hot and cold, it's good to get your thermostat. Apparently it does a lot more than that. It's more to do with the processes in the body. And then my eyes glazed over. So ask an acupuncturist, what's the triple heater for? And there's a differences of opinion as well. But anyway, this is an exercise for it. So. Just stand, breathe. Then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top of feet together, and bow. Brilliant. Well done, us. That was great. It's tea time. Great. Thanks a lot. Go and have a cup of tea. That was brilliant. And I'll check the video to make sure I was at least, I think I was close to well, it was good enough to what he was doing. And he hits heavy bags, but he also does the air. So if you miss, then you'll know what to do so you don't mangle yourself. And I thought, sounds very sensible, you know. So brilliant. Well done, everyone. That was brilliant. Good job. See you all in the next class. Bye. Bye.
See ya.